Hey guys, it's James. Obviously, what you're looking at is a 1983, 1984 Return of the Jedi catalog that would come with like the toy playsets, like your say Millennium Falcon or some other big toy that comes into collection. So, I found this in a file cabinet of mine. I didn't realize I had it, so let's take a look and sit down memory lane. Take a look. So these were figures were new for 1984 because I can see the Lucas Limited copyright of the page. So this is probably like phase 2 of the line. I had Wicket. Myself, my brother had the Rancor Keeper out of these figures. I would have liked that one. That would have been pretty cool. The Han Solo camo one. So on this page, you have every other figure from every line because they would pretty much Kenner would basically just take each figure that from the previous lines, just slap it in like a different back for like the movie, like say Return of the Jedi. They would sell say Luke from Hoth and slap on it the Return of the Jedi sticker on the card for that. So you can see they have probably had 77 total figures as of Return of the Jedi, so that's kind of a fair amount. And this is the figure guide on the back. Shows you all the figures, tells you where they are in the number, so you could probably go back in the video, check out the number if they're in focus, and see where the figure is, see what the description is. And on this page you have Sice Noodles and the Rebo Band, which is, they're just there for background music and whatnot. For if you're playing Jabba's Palace, they can just be in the background hanging out. On this page, you have the collector cases where you can just go around, play with your friends, and like, look what I got on my. I don't have a gun. No, I have a figure case. So I got my Star Wars figure. So let's play. So you can have the laser rifle one. You could have a C-3PO, very shiny plastic one. Chewbacca bandolier one. You could have the Darth Vader one, or just a regular playset. I kind of had the Darth Vader one because a friend of mine actually gave it to me because he knew I was collecting Star Wars at the time. On this page is basically the accessories, a couple of new toys like the Ewok Assault Catapult and the Ewok Lighter. Got a couple of figures from Empire Strikes Back, it looks like. Vehicle maintenance, which I guess would power up your vehicles as you're playing. The tripod cannon and the radar cannon, which you fold it up and just zap the AT-ATs with. Right here you have the mini rigs. Basically, every collection would have a smaller version of a vehicle, so even them poor kids could play around. I believe I had that one. I'm pretty sure I did. Didn't have anything else, but on this page you have Jabba the Hutt action playset, which came with Jabba the Hutt. Had the the stand he was sitting on, obviously, that would open up and put someone in, and his buddy Salacious Crumb. And on the top you had a speeder bike, which I had in my collection. I used to like playing it with that and just hit this button in the back. This button right here would just fling the figure over and like you make battle damage. So shoot. Right here you have the Rancor monster figure. He's my brother had this one. It would be nice to play, and we used to wonder if you put a dude in the mouth, could you get him out? But I would guess the answer is no. Tatooine skiff vehicle. I've always wanted this for my collection. I've never been able to get it, but obviously I've never even seen it in Syracuse, so when I was a kid, so I guess it was kind of hard to come by. I've seen it in my adulthood, but the price is probably way beyond my price range. X-Wing Scout, the Scout Walker vehicle, right there. We're just seen in Return of the Jedi and Empire Strikes Back. We go over to the X-Wing figure and his friend the Y-Wing. I'm looking for a couple of other things. The TIE Interceptor, the TIE Fighter from Return of the Jedi. It's supposed to be faster, sleeker. I play this one usually in Star Wars Battlefront a bit. Millennium Falcon, what can you say about that? Every kid wanted that in their collection. My brother got that one. I got Rebel Transport from Empire Strikes Back. My brother got the Millennium Falcon. But I have a version of this that was produced in 1995 in my collection now with different paint apps, different interior cardboard layout in the back for the wall, and a few extra sound effects. And we go with the B-Wing fighter, which is probably unique because besides the wings coming out, the cockpit would always say right side up. So whatever position you put it in, you spun around this part of the vehicle. This part would stay right side up all the time. My brother had that one. Let's see if I can. Ewok Village. I've never had that. I would have thought it would have been nice, a cute little thing to own and play around with, but I'm not an Ewok fan, so maybe I'm not the person to have it. I did have the Imperial Shuttle playset. That was pretty cool. But I know a lot of people, I'm not sure, I know one or two people that I know did, but this is probably one of the coolest toys I've ever had. Could fit two people up here. On the other side of this, you could open it up and like put some people in. They would hang out and whatnot, like a little room. Like it was definitely a transport. Had a ramp going down here. These wings would go up like that, and you could put some batteries in it and make the sound of the engine. So now we have the pretty much the accessories and coloring books. So yeah, I had this coloring book. I know I had that cover. Never had the Play-Doh set where you could just build your own Jabba the Hutt scene. I have a few lightsabers, but they're definitely not like this at all. The blades can come out. Maybe I'll do a video showing you what I have in my collection sometime, but that's what I have, like a more advanced version of this, and have the Biker Scout laser pistol. On this page is an advertisement for the old Star Wars fan club, trying to get you to join. I actually joined in the late 90s, got a couple of things. Not this stuff, but like I had probably a card. I probably had a different poster. And on the back is the membership guide that says, if you mailed $6, you could join the Star Wars fan club for a year. So I don't think you do it for $6 now, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's the Star Wars guide. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy this trip down memory lane, and I'll see you down the line.